Yeah, like I said, rest in peace to my man Craig Howard. One of the first dudes I met when I moved to the Bronx, and he used to speak about Fat Joe a lot. He spoke about how he grew up with them, spoke about Fat Joe's moms, and he mentioned that he was best friends with Fat Joe's brother. I forgot his name, but I think he was in a rehab at this time. He told me he was like in and out of jail, rehabs and stuff. But he told me that any given day you can go to Fat Joe's house, and sometimes you see more black people than Spanish people. I guess his moms used to sell the Batalillos and stuff like that, and how the community loved her. And he used to tell me straight up, because I think this thing about Fat Joe being racist has always been like a question that pops up. And he used to tell me straight up, Fat Joe's not racist. You know, how they had love for black people. They grew up around black people, right? Fat Joe came in the game with black people, digging in the crates. And I think it's kind of hard to hide your racism. If you've been around, if you grew up with these people, you went to school with these people, you've been in the game for about 30, 40 years. So I'm listening to the interview with Panda Chop, Brother Smooth, and the brother Cuban Link. And they both had similar stories of Fat Joe in the studio, with his people. It's all Latinos in the studio because they was making a track or whatever. And Fat Joe has said some things that Smooth, I guess, picked up as being racist. Cuban Link said that he didn't look at it that way, but he has heard Fat Joe tell racist stories about black people. And like I said, I wasn't there. I don't know if any of this is true, but I think, sometimes how people describe things, if you are of another race, you might pick it up as being racist the way they describe it and talk about it. Should Fat Joe be proud of his race and who he is? Of course, he should be, right? Racism is when you big up your race and put another race down at the same time. Like you step on one shoulder to raise yourself. That's kind of like racism, right? Racism is when you put other races down to feel superior. So I don't know. Maybe Joe was caught up in the vibe. Maybe he was feeling some type of way. It happens, man. It happens. I was just telling my little man, right? We have all seen it, right? You see two black people get into an argument, and the brother called the black sister a black B. You black B. Why did he have to put the black there, right? So a lot of times that comes from self-hatred and insecurity. So maybe, Joe was feeling insecure at that time. Like I said, I wasn't there. But do you think that's racist? Joe, he said that he heard Joe say, these Morenos been doing their thing so long. Now it's time for us to come up. And like I said, Cuban said that he heard Fat Joe saying racist things. And I think a lot of us, probably have said racist things in the past and was educated. But I think we should have respect for all cultures and all races. I think Eminem even got caught up in that as being young, saying things. And I don't know. It's a sticky situation. It's very complex. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments.